Peace, y'all. What's good? It's your boy God Science up in here, up in this pace with a new video. Now, I have a love and hate relationship for Polight. I won't even say hate. I don't hate the brother. It's just that, the frustrations with all the things. I already explained this in my other videos, right? But once in a while, Polight shows brilliance and shows why they call him the young phenom. And he did a real good live stream about child support, and that is a big issue in the black community. We know that, all right. And it's real. This topic is kind of personal to me because I've seen people go through it. I know people on child support. I'm not on child support, but I'm talking from I've seen people do it. It's certain things that I've been through in that, all right. But it's a very, I get emotional talking about it because I have seen the effects of it, all right. People not brothers, especially men, black men that's not able to see their excuse me right there. He's trying to take my little PlayStation controller. Anyways, I've seen the effects of it, of not being able to see your kid. Even if you're not a deadbeat dad and you're doing, you're doing your best you can, you got some of these wicked ass women, all right, that will hold the kid away from you, put you on child support, even though you are trying to being in the kid's life and shit like that. We know that these women exist, and y'all need to be called the hell out. Now everybody wants to teach the black woman is God. The black woman is God. Okay, the black woman is God. She should tighten up on that shit. Now I don't necessarily believe the black woman is God. Yes, she is royalty. Yes, she's one of the oldest creatures on the planet Earth, or humans on the planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? That is, I think scientifically you could prove that shit. But at the same time, I mean, it's a lot of shit, man. All right. Now, Polight did a great video on that. I even felt when he was getting emotional about it because, as soon as you start calling them out. Now, this is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like Tommy. All right. Because Tommy calls out all the shit that black women do. All right. The problem with Tommy is he doesn't show the good. I know he don't show the good. But it's a lot of shit, especially with this. You know what I'm saying? So, women that do that shit, all right, I shouldn't even call them women. Bitches that do that shit. Because that's what you are if you do some shit like that. Now, I'm not calling all women a bitch, or I don't even like calling a woman a bitch. I don't even like doing it. But it's the behavior of some people, come on. You can't help but call a bitch. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen this doesn't pertain to every situation. There is some deadbeat ass niggas out there, all right? Brothers out there. There is dudes. I mean, I know some dudes that haven't seen their kids, especially a daughter in a man's life in like 3 years, and they live in the same city. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't pertain to if you're keeping the kid away because the father does drugs, putting the kid in a bad environment, taking him to get drug, going on drug deals, doing, you know what I'm saying? If you're putting the kid's life in a deadly situation, all right, I understand you keeping the kid away from him. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But if you break up with the dude, even if he cheated on you, all right, we know that's wrong. We know it hurts, okay? And a lot of men won't fucking admit that. Going through divorces, people that go to the divorce, been with somebody for a lengthy time, you invested time with that person. You know what I'm saying? You invested time and energy with that person, and when it goes wrong, that shit hurts. Okay, niggas gonna be, oh man, fuck that bitch. Come on, man. It hurts. The niggas, people are scared to show emotion. That doesn't make you a bitch. It makes you a fucking human being. It actually makes you more aware and enlightened, because you understand what emotions is. You can feel them and then move on. That doesn't mean you gotta be a bitch because you're hurting, because you're going through the divorce or some shit like that. But what I'm saying is this: if you break up with that man, okay, even if it went bad, say it's a sour breakup, don't keep the kid away from him to get back at him. You know what I'm saying? The first thing and then you see him with another woman, you know what I'm saying? Life happens and you see him with another woman and you think that woman probably look better than you and shit like that. Put it like this: if you break up with somebody, 9 times out of 10 they want to see you down. They don't want to see you elevate or go. They want their ego to feel like you're not gonna be with me, so you're gonna suffer. I want you to suffer because you're not with me. That's the mentality of the majority of people. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this: even if that happens, the kid is something different. You know what I'm saying? The only person that's gonna, I know it sounds corny, but the only person that's gonna hurt is the kid. Gonna hurt from that. See, because this goes back to education. Not everybody knows what be having 2 parents in a home, or having the dad in a man's life, or a daughter's life. That helps with their growth and development, man. That helps. If you're taking that away, you're fucking them up. But then you claim you love them, and that's one of the crazy things. People that do this, women or men that do this shit, they swear that they love their kids so much. Nah, it's not about them, it's about you. It's about you, bro. All right? Y'all, please give me 1 minute. My battery's about to dead. I gotta hook this up. Be right back. All right. I apologize for that, man. I apologize for that. You know how it go. But what was I saying? Yeah, if you break up with someone and it's a bad breakup, please let that man see his kid. That does something to somebody, man. I have seen that effect on people. All right, people turn to drugs, alcohol, and they go down into this spiral because they can't see their kid. That something that's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's all they got to help them get up the next day. You know what I'm saying? To help them keep going, to go into a job they can't fucking stand. You know, they got their kid right in front of them. This is what I'm doing this for. This is what I'm doing this for. And then when you take that shit away, that unbalances people. I have heard of people wanting to commit violence to their baby's mom. Most of the time, it's the baby's mom. Dad does this too. I mean, men do this too, but most of the time, through my experience, it's the baby's mom holding the kid away from them. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, every situation is different, but I have seen it, man. I have majorities of they just doing it. They got their fucking girlfriends in their ears. Yeah, girl, you need to go put his ass in child support, blah 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 blah. All fucking because you sour and feeling some type of way because he broke up with you, or the shit don't work. And that shit pisses me off, man, because like I said, for how much times I'm going to say it, I've seen the effects of that shit. Every person should be able to see their fucking kid. Unless it's fucking, they're like Polight was saying in this video, they're a pedophile or some shit. They're sexually abusing their own fucking kid, which is, I don't know how somebody does that shit. But it happens in this, it's some sick people out there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, or you putting the kid's life in danger, that's a right. And women feel like, oh, because I carried the kid for 9 fucking months, that you have some type of extra brownie points where, okay, no, it don't work like that. It's 2 people, okay? How the hell did your egg get fertilized? Who planted that seed in you? It takes 2, unless you're a morphodite. I think that's what they call it. That just have I think some insects do that have kids on, just have babies on their own, fertilize their own egg. And I don't want to hear back in the days how black women used to do it. I'm talking about 2017, man. It takes two people. So you don't have extra dibs on the motherfucking kid. Now, there is some strong single mothers out there that's doing the best they can. I understand that. All right, and this is not a disrespect to any single mom or single dad or anything. It's just some people are abusing that shit. You know what I'm saying? To fuck other people's lives up. I've seen, you know, you get on child support, but you're in your kid's life. You know what I'm saying? And then if you can't find work, which a lot of people just can't find work, but they looking. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Then you could get your license suspended. Now, when you get your license suspended, how are you gonna be able to move around to work, right? And then you're gonna 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get behind the wheel and you're gonna drive anyway. Now you got a chance of getting pulled over. And I've been one of those persons where I got my license suspended and it just started snowballing. Before you know it, it's like I had to pay probably like around 2 G's to get my license back. And when I did that, I was like, yo, I am never losing my shit over some stupid shit. Because it's easy to it might be easy to get it, but when they suspend that shit and you let it back up and shit like that, it's a fucking nasty process, man. You know what I'm saying? So it does all this, and then they can even throw you in jail. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting down with each other and working it out. Now that takes a lot of self-development work. That takes a lot of maturity to sit down, even if somebody cheated on you and shit, to sit down with them and be like, look, we still have kids. This is what needs to be done. Killing that jealousy, killing that hurt. Pushing it aside. I know that shit is challenging. I know it. But the more you work at it, I'm not saying I'm perfect at doing it, but I acknowledge it. And as soon as I acknowledge that shit, I fucking try to chop his head off every time. And I think the more you do that, the more and more you can do things like that. That's what needs to happen. Now, like I said, there's just some deadbeat ass niggas. Just fucking chicks. Every fucking chick that smiles at them, they gotta fuck. They gotta pursue and fuck. Now, I like sex and I like pussy like every other dude, man. Okay? Love it. But I was never one of those dudes, especially if you have a commitment with someone. Your word gotta mean shit. Your word gotta mean something, man. Right? You make a commitment with someone and then you go to the store and shit and you got this chick, she at the counter smiling at you. Happens all the time. And you know if you go pursue that shit, you're going to be able. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, do you have to do it? Do you have to go do it? I don't think, you know what I'm saying? That's called discipline. Disciplining your dick. A lot of niggas can't do that. So they go sleep. I mean, Dr. Boyce Watkins, he broke it down to a science where he showed how much money. It was like, how it, you know, having babies by different women, shit like that. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? I never did that, and I'm thankful for that and he showed how much money and how you'd be stuck, especially if you wanted to start a business. You know, you start becoming more wise in your life and you want to start a business and start a new family. Then you have a bunch of, it's corny. No. Take that out your mouth. Anyway, it's corny. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad Polight did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a love and hate relationship. Not a love and hate. I just dislike the things I'm hearing, especially if it's true. But at the same time, he's dropping some real. And it was real funny to see how a lot of women was getting mad at him in the comments when he was doing the live stream, and they know some of this shit is true, man. That doesn't mean all y'all doing it. But a lot of women does that shit. And if you're doing that shit, stop. That shit is wicked. And I pray the law of karma, whatever it is, the universe, balance, and justice will make that shit right. I think niggas need to get up in some suits, become more, make more lawyers, attack those laws, man. Attack those fucking laws. I even heard a story of a dude playing child support for this girl, supposedly his daughter, for like 2 years. Come to find out, it wasn't even his damn kid, and he couldn't get the fucking money back. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh my gosh, man. That shit is crazy. It needs to fucking stop, man. Alright? It's even a case in my local area of this dude shot his baby's mom. And of course the one time was a couple of weeks got him. He supposedly ran over one of the cops, and I think he shot another one. 2 officers dead. Okay? Now I'm hearing things about why he shot the baby mom, and this, I'm not even saying this is right, but I'm just showing how the state of mind that shit put some niggas in, man. The reason he shot his baby because he was keeping the baby away from him or some shit like that. Now, I don't know if this is true. This is elusive, but if it is, this is what I'm talking about. You shouldn't kill anyone. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. There's other ways to fight it. But this is the state of mind, the mental shit that happens, what goes on when you do this. I've seen it, man. I've seen niggas want to just give up because they can't see their kids. That is something that I don't think any human being should go through, especially if you're a good parent and you want to be there for your family, your kids. Nobody should keep your kids away, and you don't have it's not a 60-20 type, or I own the baby 60% more than you because I carried it for 9 months. Yes, you carried it 9 months, and we appreciate y'all going through all that pain for carrying a baby, going through all those different emotion changes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I've seen it up close. My wife was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen the struggle it is, but it's still, I got sick. I don't know if any dude ever went through this, but with my first daughter, I got sick. I was having all types of different even emotional swings. I don't know if but I fucking got sick too, and I was there, you know what I'm saying? So it's 2 people, man. 2 people coming together to create one, or twins or whatever. Anyway, I don't want to make this shit too long. Shout out to salute to Polight for doing this. All right. I even heard now people is like, well, this isn't Polight just setting up a new scheme with the child support thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't even. And the sad thing about it is, I'm sitting there and I hear that. And my mind is like, oh shit, it could be it could be a fucking scam. This is what I'm talking about with Polight. That's what I said, the love-hate relationship. Because I just wish none of that shit would be on him. But what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? It's like, I don't know how Polight can fix that. I don't know how you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? Anything that he will do now, people are going to look like it's a scam because of all the past bad business and all that shit. So I don't know how you're going to fix it. But great. I give him credit where credit is due. He did a great thing. I think that's something that we need to talk about more. I think laws need to be changed. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, it works against a lot of men. And like I said, my last plea, if you are doing that shit to some guy, man, and he wants to be there, he's doing the best as can. You know when somebody's bullshitting, and you know when somebody's doing the best they can. Let him see his kid, man. That shit will keep a light inside of him. You take that away from someone, you don't understand. That shit hurts. I've been through that. I wasn't on child support, but my kids was like held a little bit from me at a time when I was going through something, and that shit hurts, man. All right, to a whole deep level that I probably can't even explain. So please don't do it. Anyway, man, that's my message for the day. Y'all check out that video by Polight. I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, Polight's a crook," and I know. Just check it out, man. Just let's try to sift through the information. You know what I'm saying? I always try to focus in on the good out of anybody. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people tell me, "Why you deal with this dude? Or why you deal with that dude?" It's like, well, you know, I just try to focus in on this case. I try. Sometimes you can't do it, but anyway, whew, gotta change them diapers. Y'all gotta change her diapers. Anyway, man, y'all take care out there. Be blessed, man. Stay safe, and I'll catch y'all on the other one. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching, for listening to what I gotta say. Leave your comments if you agree or disagree, man. Peace.